What's going on, people? Welcome back to AFTV. You've joined us for the preview of the Arsenal versus Fulham game. It's Tuesday at 7:45 p.m. And obviously, the title race seemingly is over. Yeah, Liverpool have got gold.
I haven't missed this.
They ain't got gold.
But
They ain't got gold.
no, they're gonna get not gold trophy, but gold.
So they ain't got gold then.
But first place is
They got a Premier League.
okay.
It's not gold. So
title-
rewrite it and let's start
I'm
again.
gonna roll again. So I'm gonna do it one more time for everyone, for the people at the back. Seemingly, Liverpool metaphorically have got gold because they got number one spot, and we have got Marco Silva second. Anyway, let's get on to what we're here to talk about. Yeah, short and sweet. You told me to shorten it, and
It took us 10 minutes.
it did take a while to explain it all. But Fulham, come Tuesday. The title race is seemingly over. It's done. I don't need to spend too long on it, but I'm going to give the people just the information while we're here. We would just quickly.
How far behind we
We're
are.
9 points behind. If we're 9 points behind, obviously, of Liverpool. The Gunners are in second place with 58 points. Liverpool obviously have 70.
Is that 9 points? Yeah.
If we win, and with the Merseyside derby being played on Wednesday, that's Liverpool obviously and Everton. No one may care, but I have to update people of what's going on within the title. So I just want to give full clarification.
So if we win, we go 9 points behind, a whopping 9 points.
Yep.
And we need Everton to do us a favour at Anfield.
And then the rest of the games they need to lose.
I have to be honest, West Ham was the day I really was like, it's done now.
Sterling was the day. My frustration. Am I lying? I'm lying. Oh yeah.
The time, yeah. Sterling, the sign.
It's alright. So let's not look back.
Okay.
I didn't even want to mention Sterling in
But
this.
talk about looking back, it's quite sad how empty I felt about Forest away, United away, Chelsea at home. They're the three big games in the grand scheme of our season. Two massive rivals, Forest in third, and I just felt.
But do you feel empty about even if we got Fulham and Everton? Because I'll be honest, I'm not ecstatic for these games.
He does something different though. That's the thing. I think those three games could have been something we looked at if he had done something different and it had it worked. There's a lot of ifs there, but I think that's what we should have tried to, pull out from these fixtures because we're not pulling out a Premier League title. So let's pull out a plan B, a method to hurt Real Madrid. And I think if we looked at the last three games and we've seen something, maybe a Martinelli up top last game and he bagged two, or maybe against Fulham if we see, Nwaneri, Martinelli, Trossard and it works and we score goals, then I think the game, we'll look at it with a bit more of a, I don't know, a bit more of a rose tint on it because it's all right, we're 2 games to go before Real Madrid smoked Fulham, done something different.
There's still time then for that though. Because listen,
but he was talking about the last 3, and I think I agree with him. But every one of those, I was looking at it like preparation for Real Madrid.
Yeah,
and I don't think we used them to prepare. I think we used them to continue the. I'm embarrassed to call it pressure on Liverpool. I mean, continue the.
Cementing second, and this is why I'm conflicted because I say I'm apathetic, but if we do anything to slip outside a second, I'll be furious. Yeah. And it's kind of a lose-lose. Like if you just kind of keep things ticking and we secure second place, I don't know, all right. But if we fall away, I mean that will be ridiculous because you could say we've fallen massively from the standards expected this season. That's true, but there's also still so far that you can fall. Or that if you're not going to win it, oh my God, don't get pulled into a conversation that we should never have been a part of, let alone having the title wrapped up by March.
Well, that's why I remember a few months ago I was asking fans and you guys at the studio, would you be annoyed if we fell out of second? And everyone agreed, but then they said the title's over, but you don't want to see the team give up on staying in the fight. But when it comes to playing against oppositions,
because we still love football, we still love Arsenal, and we still are fans. We still want them to win football matches. I mean, I've never seen a Premier League title. All I've had in Premier League campaigns is enjoying wins and, wanting Arsenal to be the best they could possibly be. They're not going to be the best they could possibly be this season. I've acknowledged that. But keep winning games. It's still, I still want 3 points. I still want to beat teams. I still want to see Arsenal scoring goals and enjoy the season as much as I can. But in terms of the grand scheme of what can we achieve this season, it is all in preparation for Real Madrid. And we've got the equivalent of 2... they're not pre-season friendlies, but good competitive Premier League games to try and get up to speed. More crucially, get Bukayo Saka up to speed.
Well, that will be the conversation, I'm sure, towards the back end of this preview, and that should put a smile on your face. We heard news this morning that Saka is ready to go from Mikel Arteta, but if that doesn't put a smile on your face, Turkish, I'm sure this will. Willian returning to the Emirates.
And there's the smile.
Didn't even
He laughed in the background doing the mics over there, man. What's he on?
Yeah.
No, not Willian. Okay, Leno, Iwobi,
Will
they're
you
all back.
applaud
ESR.
for Willian when they read his name out?
Yeah.
Huh?
Will you applaud for Willian when they read his
Come
name
on,
out?
man. You lot are trying to drag me into a clip or something here. Nah, no comment.
Nah.
No comment.
Bro, this isn't court. This isn't adolescence.
No
You don't have
comment.
to say no comment
it
now.
feels like, you know them out there, they'll clip it and then I'll be like, oh, you're so negative, man. Oh.
But they are. But Leno, Iwobi, ESR. I know you was a fan of
back.
ESR. They're all returning. That bring any sort
So what?
Yeah.
bloody hell.
I think when the Arsenal fans start singing the Smith Rowe song, for example, Turkish might drown out with the Waka Waka song just to ensure that we're kind of praising the right people.
Exactly, and I heard him. He was happy about the match that Arsenal were doing as well, the love thing as well that they're doing.
Yeah.
The club. So, you know, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Big
you're-
things happening. I mean, we left Highbury for this.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We did.
Anyway,
See, you young guys don't know, man, how much that hurts. You young guys don't know.
I've really enjoyed
the
this.
Just go
sun's
find
out.
love and do whatever you need to do in there, man. 'cause
The
that's-
energy is good here today. I'm enjoying this.
Can I ask a serious question? Because I said this on the live on AFTV. I wouldn't want someone seeing me during an Arsenal game on my first date. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm stressed for 90
but,
minutes.
you know,
Imagine
football's-
Turkish.
Football's gonna,
Imagine the day with Turkish.
football's gonna.
Conky, get out! The girl will be like, what?
So what do you
Listen,
do?
it's happened. It has happened.
Right, I have to do my job here. Fulham, we have to focus on Fulham. Let's talk about this game.
Second date?
Oh, I was away with CONCACAF, Raul Jimenez, obviously the Fulham striker. There's word that he'll be back in the fold for this game. I think they've been playing Menez up top, but they're looking like Raul Jimenez will be back in for this game. He is a Menez, my pronunciation, now they go, Monroe, you know how it goes.
Yeah.
But he is a threat, I watched him score an amazing free kick for Mexico. He scored 2 braces as well. He's someone that's a threat for Fulham. Anthony Robertson didn't travel and didn't represent the United States, but he did play in the last fixture, but he did come off. I don't know if he's going to be available. I'm assuming he will be, but they've got some good players, Fulham. Is there anyone that, apart from obviously our ex-players, anyone's concerned about going into this game? Because I think Fulham are a tough test. You spoke about pre-season friendlies. It's not
Competitive.
quite, but
We've
they
got
are
the
good.
equivalent of preparation games. Whilst obviously it's not pre-season. I don't mean that, but I mean, Joe, I really like Fulham. I really like Marco Silva. When he went to the Championship to take the Fulham job to bring them back up, and I think that's really worked for them. They've given us some tough games. I don't think we've beaten them in our last 3, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct.
After the 3-0 win at Craven Cottage, we were there. Do you remember? We absolutely cooked them 3-0 up by half time. Trossard had a great game in the false 9, by the way.
I believe that was the game that Jesus returned for.
Yeah.
And everyone was going crazy every time he touched the ball and come off.
Yeah,
on
well,
the
since
pitch.
then, a 2-2 draw here, a 2-1 defeat there, and a 1-1 there. So, I mean, yeah, that's 3 games without beating them. And I really like Marco Silva. They've got a real range of threats, is what I like. Anthony Robinson on the overlap, bit of an old school fullback in that sense. They've got players like Pereira, Smith Rowe, Real Tech, Willian, whatever we think of what he did at Arsenal, has been good for Fulham. They've got Muniz and Raul Jimenez, 2 handfuls, 2 goal threats. Traore is still powering behind that. To be fair, we've dealt with well over the years, but there was a time we used to terrorise us too, and most teams in the league. So, yeah, they've got a lot of quality across the pitch. Anderson at the back, Leno in goal, Iwobi. I mean, how you mentioned Iwobi's probably been one of, if not the best player this season.
Yeah.
So, yeah, respect Fulham massively.
I think it's going to be a tough game regardless.
Yeah, it's a good test.
Yeah, good test. And what do you want to see from the test? That's going to lead on to Bukayo Saka, Turkish. Do you want him to start? Would you?
Nah, not start, man. Off the bench is calm.
Yeah.
Really? Oh, you both?
Yeah, get him ready to start Real. If all of the hype is real and he's ready to go.
Does he have to
get him
start
ready
against
to-
Everton then?
No, he doesn't have to start against Everton. Just get him ready to start.
Okay.
I think 30 and 30 could work.
I think if he's starting Real Madrid, he has to start Everton for me.
No, I don't think so.
No, doesn't have to, but with the way Arteta spoke, I think it'd be a shame if he really is ready to go. Arteta
Then he can
said
do
he's got-
30, 60, and then
Yeah,
you're looking at
yeah,
90.
yeah,
But
bring
I
him
was
off, yeah.
looking at 30, 30, then 60 against Real more than anything.
No, fair enough. Yeah,
So-
yeah.
It's gonna be a tough game for us. I know Fulham they got a chance to qualify into Europe as well. They got some tough fixtures coming up as well after this game, but they're gonna really be going for it, and rightly so. We shouldn't be. We might be thinking the league's over, but we need the players to keep on staying focused and winning games. Saka, my argument is I want him and Ethan to be in the same 11 for when it comes to Real Madrid. Robbie's kind of gone against me and said, well, you have no threats come off the bench if that's the case. Where are you at? Are you? I know we're going to be doing Predicted 11 videos as well, so look out for that on the channel, but just quickly for you both. Do you want to see both? Is it fair to just say, Ethan, Saka's back, you're gone? Or do you want your strongest side when it comes to Real Madrid? Because I want both of them in the side somehow.
Your strongest side, man.
Okay, so you want the strongest players on the pitch, not...
That's the testing period for me. You need to try and see what you can do. If Saka's got 30 in him against Fulham, then make sure those 30 come with Nwaneri still on the pitch, and a bit more attacking prowess, let me say. Because like I said, I'm kind of comfy with the way we defend, and you know, I'm confident to a certain extent, even though I've seen, you know, us concede goals this season that Real, you know, that's breakfast, lunch and dinner for them. But we need to find a new shape, form in attack, and I think Nwaneri and Saka would both have to be a part of that. So he needs to find a way to at least let's test the waters with it before.
Yeah, I mean, if Saka is fit, then the pressure's more on Ødegaard. You know, and he will play. He will start against Real Madrid, I've no doubt about it. But that's where people will be knocking on the door, going, brilliant, Saka's back, he looks fit, he looks ready to go. If Ødegaard is giving us the kind of performances he was giving us for not all, but most of the games in the run-up to the international break, that's where people ask questions. But I don't see a world in which our captain isn't starting in the quarters. So is it Rice, Ødegaard, Nwaneri? All of this leads me to the conclusion Arteta won't start Nwaneri in these games. And it's almost more likely he plays in the false nine than anywhere. But again, he likes the physicality of Marino or the experience of Trossard. And yeah, unfortunately, I think Nwaneri could, if Saka looks fit and ready to go, I think there's very little Nwaneri can do to change Arteta's mind. It's not how I would want it, I just think that's the reality of the situation. Okay,
it's time to get score predictions, boys. Thank you both for your thoughts. Before we do that, just going to give you a few little stats. Arsenal's record at the Emirates is mixed, considering they've lost 3, drawn 2 and won 4 of their 9 most recent outings at home, which I always question about Arsenal's home form.
That's not good.
It's not good at all.
Okay.
It's not good at all. And the Cottagers, obviously, Fulham boast a strong away record, having won 5 of their last 6 outings on the road. So they'll be coming again into this with a lot of confidence. Yeah. And you mentioned about we haven't beat them in the last 3 since the reverse fixture. The last one was 1-1 draw. So yeah, people, let's start with happy Turkish. Nice positive win. Get us back on the road. What were we saying?
Man said happy Turkish. Oh my God. 2-1 Arsenal. 2-1.
Oh, good.
I went 2-1 as well on Forever Arsenal. We'll stick with those.
Damn, I've said 1-1. So I think 1-1.
You're the happy one then, isn't it?
Yeah. I think it'll be a draw.
Happy Cecil.
That is it for the preview ahead of Tuesday night's game. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Are you confident going into this game? Should Saka start or should he be eased in slowly? I think there's a massive divide between fans. Bring him in slowly or to start him. All in build up, obviously, to the Real Madrid game. But let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Like the video on your way out, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.